Shayna from Charmed by the Sea, and I am here on Manasota Key. I am coming for my daily 3-mile beach walk. I have my beach chair on my back and my beach bag. I have a lot of work to do today, so I'm not going to be here very long. I'm going to try to make it quick. I just wanted to show you the absolutely gorgeous view here today. The heat index is over 100. The sand is over 100. The water temperature is high 80s again, and the purple flag is flying at the lifeguard stand. Now if you can see it over there next to the American flag, it's kind of behind the American flag there. And that purple flag is flying because there are jellyfish in the water. We are approaching jellyfish season. There was one here yesterday, and I am actually hoping to get some video and picture of the moon jellies and the sea nettles here today. So stay tuned. Talk to you later. I am now down by the water, and I wanted to show you how clear the water is today. And unfortunately, I'm having to yell because I forgot to charge my earbuds. So between the wind and the ocean waves, this video is going to be a little noisy. But I just started my walk. We're going to see if we can find some sea nettles and jellyfish to film for you. And I want to show you how clear this amazing water is today. It is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Take a look at this. As you can see, there's still some seaweed, but the seaweed has really decreased by quite a bit. The visibility is probably about 5 feet right now, which is much better than what it's been with all of our recent thunderstorms and Elsa coming through here. The water temperature is closer to 90 degrees today, so I am hoping to get all of the work done that I need to get done tonight and tomorrow. And then, sorry, I just thought I saw a shark's tooth down here. But it was just a rock. I get easily distracted by pretty shells and shark's teeth. I really am a mermaid. It takes anything shiny, any pretty shell, any shark's tooth, I'm attracted to and easily distracted by. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, if I get all of my work done, I am hoping to be able to take half a day this week just to come out here and do some snorkeling and find some treasures that way. That is going to be my reward. So I'm going to set up a pretty hefty goal for myself and see if I can make that happen. Stay tuned. As I was walking along Manasota Key trying to get my 3-mile walk in, I was walking right here along the edge of the water, keeping an eye out for shark's teeth and pretty shells, as well as some jellyfish, as there's the purple flag flying at the lifeguard stand that says, "Watch out for hazardous marine life." So today on my daily beach report that I get from Moat Marine Aquarium, I will attach the link to that at the end of this video because it is a great resource for anybody who loves the beach. It comes to your email twice a day. It tells you water temperature, rip currents, wind speed. It tells you if there's any red tide. It tells you the color of the flag. Green means great calm waters. Yellow, there's some rip currents. Red, there's dangerous rip currents. Double red means that no swimming allowed. And purple is hazardous marine life. And today the purple flag is flying. Yesterday I was here and came across some sea nettles. I tried to film a video on them, but my video was accidentally filmed in slow motion. And when I was reviewing it late last night, I realized that, I couldn't post it because it was in slow motion. So when I saw that the flag was purple today, I came down for my beach walk in hopes to show you a jellyfish. And lo and behold, guess what I just found in the water? I found this sea nettle. I scooped it up and put it in my reused bucket here. These little drink buckets are not only super yummy, but they make great little reusable beach buckets as well for collecting marine life. So that's what I am doing with this bucket. I'm going to bring this bucket with this little sea nettle right here over to my stuff. So that way I can show you this guy. So this one is about 3 inches round. It is very much alive in there. It's just blobbing along. These do sting. They hurt. They hurt a lot. And contrary to public opinion and belief, peeing on jellyfish stings is not nearly as effective as vinegar, although not many of us carry vinegar to the beach with us, but that really is the best cure for jellyfish stings. So this is a sea nettle. It blends right in with the seaweed that we have here at the beach, so it makes it very, very hard to see them. But they don't have really long tentacles to hurt you with. You can actually pet the top of them as long as you don't touch that underneath down there. That's the part that stings, but the top and the sides are fine to touch. My children actually love to collect these guys in one of these and then put them in buckets and kind of play with them a little bit. See, I can touch the top, I can touch the side, and I'm not hurting it at all. It feels like a hard mass of Jell-O. Here, I'm gonna pour it out right here just for a minute, and let's see if we can flip him over. Oops, he got flipped right over onto the sand. Let me see here. Get some more water on him, and I am actually just going to pick him up right like that and stick it right in this. So that way I can show you what they look like in the water, because I'm going to let this little guy go. I don't want to keep him out of the water too long. He was in that bucket of water, but it is so hot out right now, and actually the ocean water is so hot, it's not even refreshing. The ocean temperature today is hotter than even my bubble bath that I take. We are now at the point of summer here in Southwest Florida where it's no longer refreshing to take a swim in the ocean. You can literally go for a swim in our ocean water right now and sweat. It is that warm. August, September tends to be the worst months for jellyfish season. It starts out with moon jellies and these sea nettles, and then it goes up to man-o-wars. And later in the summer here, I will get some video of man-o-wars as well. But I wanted to show you how invisible these little guys are in the water. Take a look at that. See how invisible that is? If it wasn't for my purple strainer under there, you wouldn't even be able to see that little guy there. So I am going to release him, and then he or she, and then I am going to get out of its way so that way I don't get stung. But I just wanted to show you this cool little sea nettle. And I'm so thankful. Oh, there it goes. Do you see it right there? There it goes. See, just bobbing along right there in the water. Check that out. There it goes. See, we can catch it again right there. But look at that. You have to be so careful of them because you just can't see them, and they like to float about 3-4 inches underneath the top of the water surface. Look at him swimming along right there. He's perfectly fine, hasn't been injured by anything. Okay, where's our little friend? A big wave came and splashed my camera and I lost him. But you were able to see him in the water. I can't find him again. Hopefully he won't come back and sting me. But you can see how invisible these creatures are. And believe me, the stings hurt. Thankfully, the stings don't last for more than a couple hours. In my case anyway, I've been stung a couple of times by them. But, oh, here's some more right here. Here's the baby one. Look at this right here. Do you see that in the water bobbing along right here? Hopefully it won't come up and get me, but see this little guy. This one is much smaller than the other one. But look at that. That actually, well, I was gonna say that one looks like a moon jelly, not a sea nettle. However, it does have a little bit of brown on it. So moon jellies, let's go get our bucket and put some water in it so we can study this guy. Oops, there it went. So we can study this guy a little bit. Oh, I do still have some water in my bucket. Okay, no, it is definitely a sea nettle and it has some seaweed attached to it. Oh, see how it's moving and swimming along in there? Here, I'm gonna use my shadow so that way you can watch it swim. This one's more active than the other one. So this is a sea nettle because sea nettles have the brown markings on them, whereas moon jellies are completely clear. So this one was right there in the waves washing up on shore just like its little buddy was. And you can see how tough it is to see these guys. And like I said, they do sting. It feels like a bee sting and it hurts. Like I said, I have gotten stung many times. Last summer I got stung really bad. My man-o-wars on my shoulder. And it was the worst pain I have felt for about 4 hours. Then after that, it totally went away. But aren't they just the coolest creatures? We are going to release this one back into the water too. So that way we can show you. And I'm going to keep my eyes out because this one was right here. Literally an ankle to knee deep water. And they are practically invisible and really, really hard to see. And I know that there were several around, and I really, even for the sake of YouTube like and follows, do not. Is that a piece of driftwood? What is that? What is that down there? I'm gonna have to investigate that. That might be a piece of a rope from a stone crab trap. Let me see. See, I am easily distracted by all things. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a nice piece of rope. I can't pull it out. It is anchored in really well down there. Let's see. I cannot get that out of there. I want it though. That's really cool treasure. My poor house looks like Ariel's den from The Little Mermaid. I just have cabinets and containers and shelves and bookcases filled with all my sea treasures. It is quite an obsession and addiction. Okay, so back to this little moon jelly, or not moon jelly, sorry, this little sea nettle. We are going to put him back in the water with his buddy, and again, I'm hoping not to get stung, but we're going to do it right here to show you how well camouflaged these guys are with this seaweed around them. Okay, we ready? Here we go. Do you see it? Where did it go? Look at that. Look how absolutely camouflaged they are. Can't even see it. My bucket is empty. He's out there swimming away and you can't see them. And that is how they sting you and how easily they sting you. Okay, I am going to resume my walk and we'll see if there's anything else interesting we find along the walk today. I have reached my turnaround point for my walk today. It is just so hot and the water is so hot. I'm only doing 1.25 miles in one direction instead of my normal 1.5 miles. I am not used to being out here. And what time is it? By the way, I love these shark watches. Absolutely love these. My favorite, and they hold up so well. It is 3:35 and it is the heat of the day, and I am absolutely roasting out here on Minnesota Key. One thing that I love about our Southwest Florida beaches, unlike East Coast beaches, and I've had family in West Palm Beach area for over 50 years, the beaches over here on the Gulf Coast, unless you're talking about Siesta Key. Siesta Key is a totally different ball game. Siesta Key is not for me. The sand is gorgeous, but I could name like 20 reasons why I despise going to Siesta Key. Here on Minnesota Key and Casey Key, just north of us, where Nokomis Beach is exactly like this beach. There are the public beaches. Way down there, 1.2 miles behind me, you can see the public beach. I was going to see if I could zoom in, but it's not letting me zoom in. But over my shoulder, 1.25 miles that way, is the public beach where I parked and where I start all my walks from. But literally, less than a 10-minute walk north or south will get you this. I mean, look behind me. Let me turn around and look behind me. What do you see? Nothing, because there is nobody here. It doesn't matter that it's a Monday afternoon. It can be any peak season down here. You walk 10 minutes north or south and you will be totally by yourself at some point, just like this. It just makes my walks are my beach therapy. And this is where I come to regain my balance, to pray, to pull myself back together if I'm having a tough day. Like today, I had a doctor's appointment that took up half my day, and I have lots of bookkeeping to do, but I just was antsy. I couldn't sit in my desk chair, and I knew that in order to be successful in getting any work done today, I needed to come out for my beach walk. Like I said, I'm not doing the full walk because I'm used to walking closer to sunset time. I tend to come out more like at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night and do my beach walk then, so I can watch the sunset, and it's a little cooler then than what it is now. I am absolutely roasting. So I am going to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in for another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will add some pictures of the sea nettles. I have a couple pictures from yesterday too, and some information, as well as the link to Moat Marine's twice daily beach report. They cover over 30 beaches, I believe, and you can select all the way from north of Tampa down to south of Fort Myers. And you can select as many beaches as you want. I have about 10 that come into my inbox every single day, twice a day. I live, as the bird flies, half a mile from the beach. So I like to have my eye on that beach report every single day. I'm a big believer in fresh air. I make my children get outside and get fresh air. They love to walk and run these beaches right alongside of me. Sometimes I have to bribe them to do that, but they like to play red light, green light, especially when they were littler. I could just make them run miles just by walking along behind them and calling out, red light, green light. And they would do silly things like purple light, which was do gymnastics, and they do cartwheels and somersaults on the beach. But anything that you can do to get outside, get fresh air, get healthy, it helps your mental well-being, it helps your physical well-being. So anyway, I tried to wrap this up 2 minutes ago, and I kept going and going. So this time I am going to say thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your friends. I'm just a momtrepreneur trying to build her hobby business into a full-time business. And I so appreciate all of your many orders, and I appreciate you tuning in. So thank you. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.